I went to Gary Gilbert's house party expecting a fun RuneScape event. I did not expect to accidentally win a Fashionscape competition because Jimmy couldn't figure out how numbers work. But that's exactly what happened. So if you don't know, Gary Gilbert's house party is a massive player-owned house party in RuneScape 3. And naturally, with a house party this big, there were a bunch of different activities going on. And one of those activities was a Fashionscape competition. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. I basically put together an outfit that I thought looked good, walked over to the competition and figured, yeah, why not? And apparently quite a few other people had the exact same idea. So we all showed off our outfits and Jimmy had the incredibly difficult task of judging everyone. Which sounds pretty simple, until you realize that he also had to keep track of everyone's names, scores, points and presumably several other things that he had completely forgotten to prepare for. And this is where things started going downhill. Because every time someone was given a score, there was a new problem. Was this person's name? How many points did they get? Wait, did I already score them? Who is this? At some point, I genuinely stopped paying attention to the competition and started paying attention to Jimmy trying to run the competition. And honestly, that was the real entertainment. Eventually, the judging was over, scores were calculated, numbers were mostly calculated, and somehow I had done pretty well. I don't remember exactly how, but apparently my fashion was good enough to put me somewhere near the top, which was great, until Jimmy had to actually figure out who won. And that's when the true final boss appeared, basic administration. And eventually, rather than spending the next 3 hours trying to reconstruct the entire competition, Jimmy came up with a solution. Everyone gets 1 month of RuneScape membership. Wait, what? I entered a Fashionscape competition and somehow the prize was membership? I'm not even sure I technically won at this point. I think I just survived the administrative phase. But hey, I'm not complaining. Free membership is free membership. So thank you Jimmy for hosting the most complicated Fashionscape competition in RuneScape history. And thank you everyone else for joining me in this absolutely ridiculous house party in the first place. I came here to show off my outfit. I left with a month of membership. I'd call that a successful party. Bye.